should I buy an executive condo? So if you're thinking of buying an EC or you're currently staying in one and you're thinking, should you keep or should you sell? In this video, I'm going to talk about everything EC and you can decide for yourself. First misconception that a lot of people have on ECs is that on a 10-year mark, when the EC privatized, the valuation of the property would go up. So from my experience, in order for the valuation of the property to go up, there needs to be more demand. So the 10-year mark basically only allows foreigners to also be able to buy this condo. And judging from the fact that ECs are typically in locations that are not so ideal, and with all the additional buyer's stamp duties to deter the foreigners from buying properties in Singapore, I do not foresee foreigners rushing in to buy EC on the 10-year mark. Which brings me to my second point, ECs are usually in locations that are not so ideal. Reason is because the valuation of the land in very prime area is very expensive. And for Singaporeans to be able to buy an EC, at the point of purchase, your household income must not exceed $16,000 a month. So the developers will not be able to buy a too expensive land because at the end of the day, the cost of purchase will be transferred to you as a buyer. So in order to keep within the affordability of the potential buyers, the valuation of the land cannot be too expensive. For the third thing, ECs typically start selling at a base price, which means if you're looking for a brand new private condo with full facilities, it doesn't get any cheaper than ECs. And when you buy an EC, you also get the alignment of your neighbor's interest, which means everybody who bought the EC at the base price would want to sell their property at a profit. So you would always be in a situation as a first owner, your probability of experiencing a capital growth is going to be high because none of your neighbors is going to sabotage your selling price by selling lower than what they've bought. So in this case, I would say an EC is a very safe investment, but of course it comes with a cost, and that would be opportunity cost. Right now, if you were to buy an EC, the construction cost would probably take about 4 years to 5 years, and the earliest you can sell your EC is 5 years after you have stayed in this property. So if you are a couple in your mid-30s to 40s thinking of buying your second property after the EC, the loan tenure for the second property moving forward will be affected. If you are a young couple and you want full condo facilities at affordable price with low risk, and you're okay to wait for 9 years before you make your next property move, then an EC is definitely for you. Many of my clients find this pros and cons analysis very useful, and I hope it can help you as well. As always, if you have any other topics you want me to cover in the next video, just give me a shout out. And if you need a customized analysis on the best solution based on your situation, you can get in touch with me, or you could read some of the articles that I've written. It would definitely give you a much clearer perspective. That's all I have for you today, and I'll see you in the next video.